Talk is the main tool of the defense system. India is one of the Asian countries with top-notch war machines. As a result, they have a number of cooperative engagements with Russia which include not only purchasing, but also development. As a result, some of the war machines of Bollywood country are no less sophisticated than Russia. Here, Oakzone summarizes at least 5 of India's most feared defense equipment and especially its 2 neighboring countries Pakistan and China, as compiled from various sources. One, Agni nuclear missile. Since 1974, India has developed nuclear weapons and now, they already have the Agni V intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, with a range of 5,500 to 8,000 kilometers. The status is still on trial. While the Agni 6 missile, which has a further range of 8,000 to 10,000 kilometers, is still under development. It is estimated that 2017 will be completed. In addition to the Agni missile, India was originally still developing another ICBM, namely the solar missile, which is projected to have a cruising range of 16,000 kilometers. 2. Carrier INS Vikramaditya R-33. As a country that wants to have superiority at sea, the Indian Navy, AL, feels it must have a war machine like an aircraft carrier. Currently, India has 2 units, namely the INS Virat R-22 from the UK and the INS Vikramaditya R-33 purchased from Russia. The name of the last carrier above, which weighs 45,400 tons, is one of the most feared aircraft carriers in Asia since it was purchased from Russia in 2004 for $2.35 billion. The carrier is capable of carrying 24 MiG-29K fighter jets and 6 ASW/AEW helicopters. The carrier is also equipped with sensors that counter enemy radar systems, and is also armed with the Barak 8 long-range air defense system, as well as 48 other missiles. 3. Nuclear submarine INS Chakra S-71. Not only aircraft carriers, Russia also supports the Indian Navy with nuclear-powered submarines, the INS Chakra S-71 Akula II class, which weighs 12,770 tons. INS Chakra is the only nuclear submarine that is the leader among India's 13 conventional submarines. The Chakra submarine was only owned by India in April 2012, where 300 Indian Navy personnel had to be specially trained in Russia to maximize the potential of the submarine that could be armed with 28 nuclear cruise missiles. Four, Arjun MKI heavy tank. The Indian Army, AD, does not want to be outdone by the superiority of the Indian Navy's defense equipment, has a number of heavy battle tanks that can at least compete with US heavy tanks like the M1 Abrams. In fact, India developed its own third-generation tank, the MBT, main battle tank, Arjun MKI, developed since 1974. This tank even has a capacity that surpasses the T-90 Bhishma, a heavy tank adapted from the Russian T-90 tank. Now, it is reported that the Indian Army has around 124 tanks which are also armed with LAHA, laser homing anti-tank, missiles, 7.62mm caliber machine guns, and 130mm cannon turrets. This tank with 4 crews and weighing 58.5 tons was also developed into the Mk2 variant, which in fact, currently 118 units have been made. The Mk2 version is longer and 10 tons heavier than the MKI. Five, Sukhoi Su30 MKI fighter jets. Not only at sea and on land, the Indian Air Force is also superior. In addition to relying on the Mikoyan-Gurevich MiG-29 fighter, the Indian Air Force is enriched by the Sukhoi Su-30, which was developed by India's manufacturer, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, which was born under the name HAL Su-30 MKI. In total, India has 200 HAL Su-30 MKI units since 2014 spread across 11 air bases. It is projected that in 2018 the Indian Air Force will get an additional 72 twin-engine fighter jets that can also carry various types of missiles and nuclear bombs.